Hello everybody, I'm not sure if we're live. Trying to get things up and running here. Looks like we might be. And we are. Do we have sound? That I don't know. That I don't know. 1 second. Trying to get things up and running here. Yes, we do. Okay. There's a chance that I would have been here sooner, but no! Okay, I think we're just about ready to go to the campus and look around there, but I don't know how much time we're going to have. So anyway, I need to just get a tripod and then we'll take a walk. I should take the batteries too. Oh, I need to take a couple things just in case. Where are the batteries? Who took the batteries? Hand me the batteries. Thank you. I would say that by the end of a tour, any tour, I'm about just about crazy. Especially when it's in and out of the car. To stay in the car, that's a different story. That's really not a big deal. Okay, one more thing and then we'll be underway. Since my arrival, I have seen or heard gray catbird, red-winged blackbird, mourning dove, American robin, just now hearing American goldfinch, and that's just about it. My first thought when I started to drive on to, or when I was first on to Sapsucker Woods Drive, I thought, boy, it's quiet. I drove through quickly, but still, even with the windows open, I should have been able to hear something. So again, I welcome you to Sapsucker Woods. We haven't been here in a couple weeks. Just didn't have time last week, and also the rain. Oh, and I did see a common grackle. I forgot about that. And these may be more grackles up here. That's a red-winged blackbird there. But this, I believe, is a common grackle. Okay, let's go. We don't have a lot of time. If we want to have any time on the campus, we may not have much time. I am glad I visited the Hawks last night. Really didn't see much, really anything in terms of any special bird sightings on my way. I mean, I did see some ospreys on the way back from Montezuma. That is not out of the ordinary at all. I mentioned to you a few weeks ago, it's driving in the summer. In the warmer months, it's really, oh, hold on, nothing special, the drive back. It's in the winter that we can possibly see things. I think that was a song sparrow. that was a song sparrow that we just heard, so that's that. I mean, how many weeks this past winter, it was most weeks actually, we would, we would visit Montezuma, and then we'd drive back together, and we saw quite a few things. I really enjoyed those drives back, but now this time of year, there's not as much activity, not by a long shot, in the water. That was a grackle we just heard. The only frustration in the winter, assuming weather isn't really bad or something, was, when driving, we'd have problems where we would be disconnected. But that had, that was really an issue of not the birds, but the. Okay, I can see into the feeding garden a bit. I'm not showing you because it's difficult to show you. Grackles and red-winged blackbirds in there. Let's keep going. We don't have a lot of time. But I mean, like I said, I really enjoyed it, and during those drives, we saw some very, very nice. Had some very nice sightings. I mean, one that comes to mind is, how many times did we see nice ducks or whatever in the water, like common golden eyes and things like that. Red-breasted mergansers. But the other thing, for instance, that, and I still look at the footage sometimes, is the snow geese on the water. That was, probably overall my best ever seeing them and watching them. They were close enough to give us good views, and they also had a nice takeoff or two, really just one, and it was just wonderful to be able to see them that day. So I will say this is kind of nice not to have to worry about the sun in my eyes. So, oh, green heron just flew by. And this is the same heron. Okay, while you're looking at the green heron, I'm not sure where it was. I think it was relatively near. I don't know if we just heard a belted kingfisher. Oh, there are two kingfishers. Hold on. They're here. Is there a reason why I'm not recording? Uh-oh. This is going to be one of those days. I'm hearing a white-breasted nuthatch. And is that, I think we're hearing a tufted titmouse, if I'm not mistaken. Let me raise this so I can see. Wouldn't that be nice? There's the nuthatch I'm hearing again. The green heron is on the move a bit. This is on the former heron nest tree, by the way, the fallen former tree. So we've got the green heron there. Hello, heron. Good to see. And the kingfishers, are they still there? And we saw, you know what, we saw a shorebird. I didn't speak about it. The green heron seemed to object to it, and then we lost sight of it. So I don't know, you may have seen it. I don't know what kind of shorebird it was. I think I'm hearing cedar waxwings. And a turtle was just there, a snapping turtle, and it seemed to have flipped over or something. Back to the birds. Back out there. So we still have the kingfishers out there. As for the... Is that it? It's parent. This, I think, I'm guessing this is a phoebe, eastern phoebe. We're hearing an American goldfinch. And, okay, we're hearing again something that I believe you missed, and that is woodpeckers. I don't dare go over where I would need to be to see the woodpeckers, because I think they may be over there somewhere. And I'm not sure if they're hairy or downy or what they were. Let's look back at the former heron tree and see if there are still some herons there. Oh, the green heron is still there. As for the great blue, there, yes, we still have both the green and the blue in view. I don't know if you heard me, because we may have lost our connection, but one thing I noted is, you know, even though they're not next to each other, it's nice to have them in reasonable proximity to each other, just to see the size differential. You can see how much larger the great blue heron is than is the green heron, which is right there. I'm hearing those. Just heard a downy. Don't do that. I wish we could go and see the woodpeckers that are vocalizing. I don't know if it's a matter of young ones or a mated pair. I don't know. I think I'm hearing catbirds. Oh, you know, and I didn't mention, I heard a catbird on my way in. I think I forgot that species. A lot of noisy people. And we just heard a red bell and a hairy woodpecker, I believe. So we're getting a lot of species here, if that's what we're looking for. So I can't complain about that. Couple different, and blue jay, white-breasted nuthatches. I don't know where they are. Is that a power line? I don't know. Or, oh, geese. Hi, geese. Song sparrow we just heard. See, we're missing out on those woodpeckers because I don't dare go closer to the water because I think we'll lose connection. Let me see if I can see them from here, and then I think we'll go to the trails. Okay, let's get to the trails, although I could stay here a long time. Okay, let's get going. This has been good. I've enjoyed this, actually. Hello.
Hello.
Now, if you want, I'll let you look at a couple. There are some birds out there that might be of interest. Are you interested in birds at all?
Yes, we are actually.
Kind. What you got?
There's a great blue heron out there, and there's a green heron out there.
Ooh, I haven't seen one yet this year.
The green heron,
I do, but I'm not like, I haven't taken the time to
on my
be-
screen right now, if you look right there, it's located, if you look at the fallen
Yeah.
tree out there,
Yeah.
it's right there at the
Yeah.
fallen tree.
You don't see a lot of those.
And then the great blue heron, if you go further along
Off to
that
the left,
tree,
Yeah.
and it's not actually on the tree.
Yeah. Yeah.
University, like,
Haven't seen a green heron in forever.
Oh, cool.
We're from California,
Are you?
and they're Seems
I
to
don't
be
know
more
if they
going
have.
in there.
I don't. Okay, I don't. Well, they have. They're you know they're harder to see, so that's probably one
Yeah.
reason why you don't see them
Yeah.
very often.
And so a lot of stuff in California is just kind of dead, which makes them easier to
Uh,
find.
That I can believe.
Here things are green still. It's beautiful.
I'm gonna take some.
Just heard a swamp sparrow, everybody.
So don't get too close to the floral, kind of like in between,
What are you saying?
right in the middle. Oh, I was just gonna take some pictures.
Oh,
of it.
okay.
Engagement photo.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, you can just like. Hold
And we're going to leave them to their moment.
That's perfect.
Finally getting married. Oh, eventually. But now I don't get to.
Good luck.
I honestly, when.
Okay, that was, you know, some nice, a nice area to bird watch. Oh, I think this is a young robin. Yep, an adult and a young one. Oh, cute. Oh, shoot. Okay, the adult just took off, and so did the young one. Okay, let's keep going. I hope I may have scared them off. Temperature, I don't know what the temperature is, but I can say this, it's comfortable. I saw, oh, by the way, I didn't mention, or maybe I did, the swamp sparrow I heard. I think I saw one of maybe the same robins there on the ground. Oh, there, shoot. That's funny. I have various setups and things like that, various cameras we use, and you know, like this is really in many ways a different setup than the one we were using in Montezuma. Judging by how heavily that pounding was done, I would guess we have a pileated in the area, but I don't know for certain. It may not be. We may not make it to the campus. Oh, okay. All right, let's continue on. Sort of a swamp sparrow again. You know, maybe it's the amount of water. I don't know. Maybe there's too much, too little, maybe the nutrients aren't good. I don't know, but seeing, I mean, here it is. It's still July. I mean, it's not August. It's not like it's mid to late August, but there's a lot of color in these trees. Now these, oh, hold on, someone else just showed up. Who was that? Hold on. There's not enough room to spread the tripod here. Looks like a hairy woodpecker. I believe. Or no, is it a downy? No, I think it's a hairy. Actually, I'm not sure. The bill seems a little small. That's what I'm going by. I think maybe down, well, I don't know. Hold on, someone's right nearby by the sound of it. Somebody was tapping right nearby, and I'd like to see who's pounding so heavily. I'm guessing pileated, but oh, and it may have just flown off. Anyway, as I was saying, for July, there's a lot of color in leaves here. Now this area tends to get color early anyway, but I mean, I don't think it's usually this early. Now, you know, I don't know if that has anything to do with the fact that there's still a fair amount of water here. It could be related to that. Just heard a downy. Okay. I can't, from here anyway, I can't see where that pounding's coming from. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. So we have a pileated. Not the best view we've ever had, but it's a pileated. And I just heard a northern flicker, so... Oh, there must be another one. Oh, there it is. I'm going to raise this so I don't have to... Hold on a minute. Okay, that'll be more comfortable for me. Where'd they go? They're there. Oh, you know, that's not good. Hold on. Let me move over. Shoot. You know what? I'm going to drop everything down. It'll be uncomfortable, but at least we know we can see them. Sorry. Or we could. So this one here, judging by the red stripe on its face, is a male. And the lack of a red stripe on its face indicates this is a female. I think I just heard both a robin and then immediately after a green heron. And I just heard a crow, American crow. American goldfinch. Tufted titmouse. Dog, which we don't care about. So I'm looking around now. Red-bellied woodpecker. So we've seen or heard hairy, downy, northern flicker, red-bellied woodpecker, pileated woodpecker. Wouldn't mind seeing a, yellow-bellied sapsucker. We won't be on them too much longer, but the pileateds. But they're still neat to see. we're going to get going. Nice to see. I know it's early yet, but I wonder what kind of a fall are we going to have this year. The last few have been less than spectacular in terms of color. Just heard a gray catbird. And you just wonder, and I don't, in the last couple years, maybe okay, maybe not enough rain. And it's bound to have some sort of effect. Just heard a cardinal. This year, to this point, we've had enough rain. I don't know what, who knows what August could be like. August could be drought conditions for all we know. Hold on, mosquitoes have found me. I don't know how they do it. They just got here. Quiet here in the woods. Our walk, may prove quick. Although even if we don't see another bird, I've enjoyed this very much. Very much indeed. I think it got me. I think it got me. Maybe. It's quiet and the mosquitoes are making more noise than the birds are. Let's just continue on the Wilson Trail. Don't make me put the bug repellent on. I hate wearing this stuff. One thing about the pileated when they pound on a tree, they, you can hear it. I'm not sure what I'm hearing. I'm hearing a crow, but that's not what I'm talking about. Maybe multiple crows and multiple mosquitoes. Trails are damp, certainly. but I'm not hearing anything other than those crows in the distance. And I had been hearing someone was singing, but I don't know what it was. Wish I had the bug zapper with me in a way. But I'm not hearing any wood thrushes or veeries. I think a mosquito just tried to bite you, the camera. And it just bit me because it didn't like you. Thanks. Really appreciate that. Hold on a second. Sorry, just trying to deal with some things here. A lot of damage has occurred in the last couple months, I'd say. I mean, you can see here, you know, now it happens all the time, of course, you know, trees fall or limbs fall or whatever, but there's a lot of damage. And it makes, you know, not that I blame like anybody, but it just makes like the woods look shabby. That's all I can say. It just, especially when you see lots of you know, especially in that first stretch as we, after crossing the Podell boardwalk, and they have all those logs there from trees they've had to deal with. And I doubt that they're going to do anything to get rid of them, so those are going to be there a long time. Long time. And I'm not saying they should get rid of them or something, but it would be nice if they at least, you know, cut them up or move them so they weren't all just there in a pile. I'm not sure what I'm hearing. Just heard Downy. Hold on. My goodness, the mosquitoes are all over the place. Worse than they've been in a long time. Maybe they missed me last week. Alright, I'm going to put some insect repellent on, and that's going to help a little bit, hopefully. I didn't realize it, but there's one on my hand and it just got sprayed with the repellent. Seek that. Oh, wait, what's that? What is that? Hello. And something else is nearby. I don't know where. It's vocalizing whatever it is. Oh, wait, what's this? What's this? Who are you? Who are you? Okay, just heard an eastern wood pewee, and I need to look around with binoculars. 1 second. I don't know what this bird is that we're looking at. It's a baby of some sort, but I'm not sure what. Something else just moved behind it, and I don't know. It could be another baby, or oops. I don't, whatever moved, I don't see it now. Wait, I just saw something move. Hold on. I lost sight of it. Oh, and the baby just flew away. I can get it, I think. There's something else here. It might be a catbird, I'm not sure over here. That's my guess, and I don't see any movement now. And let's look over here, because I saw movement of branches, not that I still see any, but Okay, I don't see anything. Now, we're going to move on. Would have liked to have known what was down there. If I had, I'm guessing it was a catbird, but I don't know. I'm only guessing because it seemed to be maybe roughly that size, and it's just the kind of thing a catbird would do. Hold on. And there's a catbird there. Is it raining? I may be wrong, but I believe the vocalizations we're hearing are those of, I believe, American goldfinch. What was that? What's this? Oh, come on. Is that a titmouse? It may have been. And I no longer see it. I somehow think it flew right above my head, and I mean not far, but I don't see it now. So anyway, I believe we're hearing American goldfinches, but I may be wrong. Oh no, you know what? I take that back. It may be tufted titmice. I think so. Oh. Okay, let me move just a little bit. Shoot. Shoot, too fast. And behind me. I'm not sure who's singing like that. Okay, I'm hearing a tufted, I'm hearing a white-breasted nuthatch. I think I'm hearing a catbird. More distantly, American goldfinch. And it seems like everybody has left, so let's move on ourselves. I'm not sure what I'm hearing to our right. I don't know. Okay, let me just take a look with this. Not necessarily going to be a great viewing area, but it might not be too bad. So it's a green heron. Is it the same green heron as before? I don't know. Kind of doubt it. So anyway, I don't know how long we've been gone, but listening to some sounds, and I'm not sure what they are. I'm wondering if these are the sounds of young birds, so it's not a call I'm familiar with. Not that I'm familiar with all calls, but you know, sometimes the young birds will have their own vocalizations that might be confusing. We're going to move on because I'm not seeing any movement or anything, and we don't have much time. Stupid cable got caught on the bench here. So let's keep going. Hope it didn't damage the cable. Goldfinch. Oh wait, and something else. Maybe. Titmouse? Okay, and there was a male American goldfinch. Oh, what's that? Might be a white-breasted nuthatch. Can't see. Okay, lost sight of the nuthatch. And I think we are hearing now here a lot of vocalizations from American goldfinches. I told you I saw a male, and I hear more, but I don't know where they are. Sounds like they're up a little ways in the trees. Jeez. Almost sounds like late August. It's my understanding that American goldfinches, they, generally are late breeders, relatively late in the year. Okay, I don't know what I just saw. Someone just flew over here, but I don't see it now. I don't know if it made it over to here or not. Kind of had a rusty brown color, and I can guess what it was, but given our area and its size, it was a smaller bird. I mean, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say. Just found a nest. Don't know what kind of nest. See, this is, I'm not an expert birder, but let me just say this. I saw this. Just like if you were to see on the campus below the hawk nest, and looking up here, there's a nest up here, which I can't focus on. Hold on. Oops. Oh, maybe I can. I don't know if the nest is active or what type of nest it is, but it's just, something I didn't realize was there until now. I think I just heard a chickadee. I think I did. I'm not sure. I just heard a belted kingfisher, no doubt. Oh, and just went to the water. This is a female, by the way, I believe, given the rusty color that she has. And the male, if this is a male, see, he doesn't have that extra band. Oh, we've got three. We've got these two and this one here. I wonder if somebody's a baby or something. That's the most kingfishers I've ever seen in any one frame. I know I've seen two before. I've never seen I don't believe I've ever seen three. Did I hear a wood thrush? I'm not sure about the wood thrush, and no, I can't hear anything with that motor. So this one looks like a female, the one at center screen. I'm guessing that's a male. And this one maybe young, maybe a young female, or I don't know. Oh, am I wrong? Maybe that's not a female. I don't know. Someone just flew by. I'm not sure what it was. We're hearing an occasional call from a red-winged blackbird. And there's another kingfisher. Hold on. So we've got 3 here, and then we have another one here. So 4 kingfishers minimum. Belted kingfisher is the species. Yep, there are the other 3. And I did hear a wood thrush singing. Okay, let's look around just a little bit more, and then we'll move on if we don't see anything. You know, I'll aim you at the kingfishers. And I'll look around with binoculars. I see a cedar waxwing. Same tree as the vocalizing red-winged blackbird. So there's a cedar waxwing right there. And I may be hearing a different cedar waxwing elsewhere. I wonder why the focus isn't working. Let's try that again. Okay, now I'm going to look around with binoculars. Don't know about you, I'm enjoying this. Hope you are too. Okay, one more look at... Okay, the other kingfisher just flew around and moved there. Let me just verify. Yes, it's... Oh, wait a minute. Wait. There's one there. Well, hold on. We have one there where it had been. I think I'm hearing a pileated, by the way. So we have one there. one there. Two here. And one here. So we have 5. I've never seen so many kingfishers at once here. Maybe anywhere. You see the 2 here. I wonder if we've got some, maybe, I wonder if maybe these 3 are young. You know, that's a possibility. Maybe these 3 are young. And we've got then, I'm just guessing here. And this one looks like an adult, and then the other one that's back here is maybe an adult. So maybe speculation, maybe it's 2 parents with 3 young to feed? I don't know. As I said though, I've never seen this many belted kingfishers in one setting. I'm guessing these 3 are young. I mean, they're all hanging around there. They're not really active, although I don't know if we saw any of them fly, you know, to there. And then we're going to just give this one more look. And this one more look. And let's just look up here quickly. Because somebody was pounding up there. Okay, we're gonna get going. The red-winged blackbird is still in the same tree, and so is I believe that is still that same cedar waxwing. Well, it's a cedar waxwing. I don't know if it's the same one or not. All right, let's get going. We don't have much time. I don't know if we're going to make it to the campus or not. And at this rate, in a way, I love having this much to see here. That is why we say we did it. You know, sapsucker is definitely, it is not necessarily, you know, it's not so migration focused, although obviously some birds come through here on migration and stop here, there's no doubt, like, you know, maybe warblers and things like that. But it's really a great place to be, you know, this time of year, not a non-migration time of year. If you go to, you know, Montezuma now, I mean, I'm not saying you won't see things. We obviously saw things today ourselves, but you know, at least along Wildlife Drive, we really didn't see much. Now, obviously, that has to do with them draining the main pool. But I've been there, I think, even when, you know, in summer when things were normal and not seen much. If you've ever, have you ever, like, gone to, I don't know, you've gone to some pizza restaurant, let's say, and, you know, you've never been there before, and you find, oh my goodness, they have just the best pizza I've ever had. Or maybe, you know, you've figured out something in terms of making a cake or cookies or something like that, and they're the best cookies you've ever had. Or let's say there's some great TV show or movie, really great. This movie had you, you know, from it sucked you in from the very beginning, and you were just blown away, and it's just fantastic. Any of these types of situations. What is it that what's your inclination? What do you want to do? Do you want to keep it to yourself, or do you want to share it with somebody? You know, take the cookies or cake. I mean, you know, or the pizza. You know, you've tried this great pizza. Do you want to eat there by yourself, or do you tell your friends and family? I don't know about you. I want to tell my friends and family. And that's what I like about doing all this. You know, not everyone maybe likes pizza, but if you know that, you know, people in your circle, your friends and family like pizza, and you're sure that they would, you know, like the pizza you've just tried, you know, it's great to share it with them. And you can't wait maybe to have them try it too. Just heard a green heron, but no surprise, we've been seeing them. Same thing goes for me, you know, with this whole situation. You know, I'm glad to be able to do it because it means I can share the birds with people who do like birds, like I do, and just, you know, enjoy it like I do. So that's, I mean, it's great to see the birds, but it's also, for me, it's great to share them. We're not going to stay here much longer, only because it's getting late. What is up here? Green heron. Now, is that the same? It's not the same tree where we last saw one just moments. Oh, you know what? No, I don't believe so. It's an American redstart. If I can find it, where to go? I don't see it. It was there, and it might be here. It might be here. It might be here. Maybe not. Well, something just flew up here, or I don't know if it's still there or not. Titmouse, but I saw a redstart up here. American goldfinch. I think it's a red start. Beautiful bird, whatever it is. Looks like an immature male, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe out of our view now. I don't know. I think I know where it is. Wouldn't mind another look or three. That's a titmouse again. And we're hearing kingfishers, or one or two anyway. Okay, the red star, I haven't seen it in a bit. I'm guessing it's still around, but I haven't seen it. I believe I'm hearing an occasional eastern kingbird vocalization. Maybe wrong. Okay, I was looking away and I see we've lost sight of the green heron. Alright, let me look around a little bit more and see if there's anything else that's going to keep us here. Guessing that, I don't know, but I'm guessing this is the same great blue we saw at the beginning. definitely hearing eastern kingbird. And this is an belted kingfisher. I think it looks like a female, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if it is or not. I can't see if it's got a good band on it or not, so don't hold me to that. Another kingfisher is... Shoot. Where'd it go? So one just flew through here, and due to an issue with my camera, I missed it. It's not a problem, it's just the way the camera is. Something's in the air. What's in the air? So we have the one kingfisher here. I don't know what that was in flight. And another one, flew by, but I didn't capture it well, if at all. And we're gonna get going here. I could stay here a long time by the way this is going. Okay, let's rig for travel. Hearing a different kingfisher, not the one that was over here. Hearing likely the one that flew through, vocalizing. Hold on a second, I want to look at something. Okay, we're gonna get going. It is noisy there because of the outflow. Every once in a while, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's lower water levels or what, but it can be very quiet here sometimes too. But not today. These may be the same two geese that we saw earlier. Don't know. We've been here longer than I expected that we would be here. I hope you don't feel it's been a waste of time. Like I said, I've enjoyed it, certainly. I know that means less time, maybe no time, essentially, on the campus seeing the hawks, but we'll see. We may still make it. It's not a sunny day, so, or at least not sunny now. So, things might get darker just a little bit earlier. Somebody was on the pathway there, I don't know, and then took off. I don't know what they are. They just flew through again. hearing? Is that? It almost sounded like, yeah, it almost sounds like common yellowthroat. Maybe a little bit different. You know, not every yellowthroat vocalizes the same way, so it could be a yellowthroat. I'm not sure. That was a yellowthroat, no doubt. So we just heard a common yellowthroat. A lot of roots here. Watch your step if you come here. Oh shoot. Eastern phoebe, I believe. I just saw it. It was on this branch here, and then it flew. It saw me and it was startled and flew there, and then it flew across the way, and I don't know where. So I believe it was a phoebe, given how we've seen phoebes here before. That's my guess. A lot of lily pads. With the naked eye, I'm not seeing anything else. Let me look with binoculars. I do enjoy this sort of walk at Sapsucker Woods, where we're seeing a nice variety of birds in various locations, and have to stop frequently because we're seeing this or that, and it's just it's enjoyable to me. I'm hearing a catbird, and I just heard a robin also. But it's quiet here. I think we're gonna get going because there's nothing going on that I can see. I saw the phoebe. And that's it. I may be wrong, but it sounds as though somebody's in here. Could be house run, but I don't know. But something is vocalizing a little bit or making some kind of noise in there, but we're not gonna wait. We're gonna keep going. I said it could be house wren, it could be, I believe we've seen black-capped chickadees actually nest there, or in the wooden birdhouse next to it. Or I should say nest box. I wonder, you know, and it's certainly possible for them to be elsewhere, just that we've missed them, but I wonder if the goslings that we've seen in prior weeks here, if they can now fly or not. I don't know. The Canada goose gosling, that is. I'm going to go right to the car. Parking lot lights are on, so we clearly don't have much time. I would love to go back to the water just to look and watch and listen. We could do that and just skip the campus altogether. And maybe we should, given how late it is and how dark it'll be by the time we get to the campus. What do you think? I mean, that might be a good idea, because by the time we get to the campus and then hopefully find a hawk, I'm not saying they'd be impossible to find, but you never know. Might be tough to find. Might be better off staying here. Let me check the chat room, see if you guys are answering, and hearing a cardinal. I would love to see the hawks tonight, but like I said, I mean, it's granted the sky still has light in it, but remember it's down here that we're concerned, and I just fear that by the time we get to the campus it'll be that much darker. I think we are going to stay here, and you know, we'd have to locate a hawk or two, and I'd love to see them. Even though I saw them last night, I'd love to see them. But I think we'll stay here. I don't want to, you know, we would end up spending a significant amount of the remaining light driving, and that would be maybe a waste. If we were instantly at the campus, that'd be a different story. But I think we'll stay here. Could go back and see what that nest box was, but I don't think we'll do that. Just in case somebody shows up. You know, like I said, I suspect house wren, because for years they've been, house wrens have been in that area. And in fact, the first time I had ever seen a house wren was in that area. I happened to remember it. Wasn't sure what it was. I believe I took a photo. And I was doing still photos back then. And I believe it was Mary at the front desk here in the lab who told me what it was. What's this? A house wren. She knew it right off. Right off the bat. And we've seen them there in that area ourselves. So to see one, why is that looking so pink? That shouldn't look so pink. I wonder, you know, people have mentioned colors being a little bit weird. I'll have to look at this. I'll have to look one of these days and see if I need some, if somehow things have gotten out of adjustment. I don't know. think I hear someone cronking. Maybe not. Anyway, a few weeks ago, some of the colors were really intense and weird. And I have to admit, I haven't looked into the camera settings to see if they were involved. But I haven't knowingly changed anything. Now, I don't dare get too close to the water, given how we ended up getting disconnected earlier. Well, it seems like we're missing out on the campus today, but I would say for good reason, given how much we've seen here today. Yeah. I didn't think my eyes were playing tricks on me. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a beaver right there. And in the meantime, why don't you eat some of the mosquitoes instead of just sitting there? I'd like to get closer, but I don't think we should. It doesn't seem to be the largest beaver I've ever seen, but I may be, wrong in terms of what I'm interpreting and what I've seen in the past. The great blue heron. Is on the former nest tree. The beaver's still there. The frog is still there. Oh, the beaver just swam off. I'm going to raise the camera so I can use it more comfortably. And I'm not sure where the beaver is. Okay, no comment. I'd say it's been an interesting day, a little different in many ways, obviously because of, you know, the way we went about looking for the spoonbill and the, especially in terms of time, especially the wood stork. But I was glad we got to see both of them. Would have liked to have seen both of them better. You know, I would have loved to have seen the hawks tonight. Oops. But I think this is a nice way to end the day, too. Peaceful, beautiful here. Beautiful birds to see. The frog is still there. So often, you know, it's all a matter of situation and setting, and as I've said before, you know, we may see many great blue herons in one location at Montezuma, but when we see one here, it can be a special occasion. And Anyway, as I was saying, I mean, it's nice to see some of these things. I think I just heard a mourning dove. Love to go closer to the water, but again, I'm fearful of losing connection with you. Don't be surprised if this blinks before this blinks. By the way, the statue is not of a heron, it's of a crane. It's peaceful here. I know I'm disturbing things by talking, and but you know the other people who were here a short while ago, they walked away. I guess they never even went to the trails or whatever, and it's just pretty quiet. And at the moment, there's not too much highway noise, and haven't really heard anything from the airport. So now you're just hearing mostly the frogs. We'll stay a little while longer, and then I think we'll pack up. Well, I'll pack up. You can all go your separate ways. But I am lightening things up just a bit. It's noticeably brighter, at least looking through the camera, than it is here in real life. Don't imagine that this heron will roost there. Catbird behind me is vocalizing. Getting hard to see that frog, but it's still there. I don't know if we're going to see much more activity tonight. You know, even the beavers, although I liked seeing that interaction between what looked like to me an adult and a young one. It was nice to see. But I don't know if we'll see much more beaver activity. Maybe we will, but like I said, it is getting dark. my guess is just about everybody's settling in for what they're going to do tonight. That was interesting. I just heard a splash, and I'm guessing that was a beaver. Anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed the day today. Like I said, it's been a little bit different the way we went about things, but I was glad to see the spoonbill. Would have liked to have seen it better. Glad to have seen the wood stork, and that was Rosie at spoonbill, by the way. Would have liked to have seen the wood stork a lot better than we did, but maybe we saw it better than I realized. I don't know. Didn't look that great on my little screen, but maybe it came out better than I realized. I don't know. But this has been a nice walk here at Sapsucker. No doubt. I really enjoyed it. We saw nice variety in many situations. Mostly centered around the pond, though. In the wooded area, we really didn't see much, but until we started getting closer to the pond. I'd have to say the most surprising sightings here, most surprising / interesting, were the 5 belted kingfishers, and I would say the American redstart was a surprise, pleasant surprise. But I also liked, even just a short while ago, seeing the beavers like they were. Frog is still there. Just about time for us to close up, I think. I was hoping to maybe see, what this heron would do. Would it fly off? Would it, who knows? It may be there long after we can see, and then take off and find a tree or something out afterwards. But second. Okay. Don't think it's going to get any brighter than that. This one can't brighten like the other camera can. And I just want to see if this one, you know, flies up somewhere, flies off, whatever it does. If it doesn't in a short while, well, we'll close up and we'll just have to wonder. But the frog is still there. Gotta say, I wouldn't want to be there if I were a frog. But uh-oh, mosquitoes found me. We may leave sooner rather than later. It seems content to just preen there, but you know, we've even seen, for instance, Big Red or Arthur, you know, stay somewhere like, let's say, one of the lighting towers, and you know they're not going to roost there, and then, you know, it seems to get very, very dark before they finally say, okay, it's time to move on and find a roosting spot. So I mean, who knows? This heron, since we've been watching it here, hasn't seemed to be hunting at all. If it's hungry, I know where there's a frog. Actually, the frog was interesting. It didn't look like the usual bullfrog. Well, everybody, I think we're going to close up. Like I said, it would have been nice to see where this heron ends up, Well, wait a minute, is it kind of sort of, well, it seems to be preening, but well, we'll wait a few more moments. You never know, maybe it'll get moving. I see both legs are down. I just heard something near me. I don't know what it was. I wonder if it's too dark for you to even see. I just checked in on the chat room. Yeah, I had a problem last night and today with the dates on the videos. What I wanted to do to get one with today's date and last night's date, there are a few steps I'm to take, and they just didn't work for some reason last night or today. So yes, the dates are all messed up again. Sounds like some people are on the trails. Anyway, those were fireflies. I don't know if you saw them or not. And eventually the stork also. And then I thought it was great here today. So great that we ended up skipping the campus. But we're essentially out of light, out of time. It's time for me to pack up and head home. So again, everybody, I want to wish you all a very wonderful night, and we will see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody.